it actually was interesting because it was when I was realizing when I moved to the United States a couple of years in, I realized that entrepreneurship was cool. And what I had done, I didn't need to hide. I even didn't have it on my CV. I downgraded, I put myself as like an editor or a translator or something because I was told in graduate school that no one wants to hire an entrepreneur or a founder or whatever. So I really didn't, I was embarrassed about it until I started going to some startup events and this and that. And people were like, oh, that's so interesting. You've done it. But I didn't know how to do it again. I was like, how do you actually plan this and become an entrepreneur again? And I was so stuck. It was like, I was spending nights. I would remember I'd go out, like I'd work all day and then I'd go salsa dancing or exercise, whatever. And I was just, a 9-to-5 job. And then I would come home late at night and I would, well, first of all, I was distracting myself and I didn't really spend a lot of time alone. And I was just on this autopilot mode between work and social life. But I'd come home at night feeling this emptiness. And I knew that I was supposed to be doing something more. I knew that there was something I wasn't doing. And I would Google trends. I would talk to some people sometimes, and I'd be so curious about this entrepreneurship thing. And I'm like, how did I do it before successfully? How can I do it again? And I just didn't know how. And so it was interesting because I was trying to write a book in 2014, this very book, to really help other people unleash their inner entrepreneur, but I needed to do that myself. And so I ended up taking a 5-year break from the book project to really live my story and go through that transformative process. When you said this house burned, like the fire and all that building burnt down, and a lot of stuff happened to me that forced me to go through that journey of really figuring out not who I've been, but who am I going to become.